My friends, this is a major Social Security alert that every senior, retiree, and disability recipient in America needs to hear today. Tomorrow, millions of Americans will receive not one, but two SSI checks. And this double payment event is tied directly to the latest COLA update that will shape your benefits for the rest of the year and beyond. This is not a rumor, not speculation. It's an official scheduled event from the Social Security Administration, SSA. And it's about to bring real relief to households across the country. Before we dive into the full explanation, I want to take a moment to say this. If you care about your benefits, your payment schedule, or understanding how the new COLA affects your check, then make sure to subscribe to this channel right now and turn on notifications. Every single day, we break down official updates from the SSA, the IRS, and Congress, all in simple, clear language so you know exactly what's happening to your money. Now, let's get right to today's urgent update. Tomorrow marks one of those rare and exciting days in the Social Security calendar when eligible SSI recipients will see two payments in the same month. These double-check months don't happen often, usually just a few times a year, and they can make a huge difference for seniors living on fixed incomes. The reason for the double payment is not an error or a bonus. It's actually a scheduling adjustment made by the SSA whenever the first day of a new month lands on a weekend or federal holiday. Here's what's happening. The December SSI payment is being sent out early, meaning it will arrive tomorrow, even though it officially counts for the next month. That means if you already received your regular November SSI check at the start of this month, you're now about to receive your December payment early, giving you two checks in the same calendar month. This double-check event is incredibly helpful for many seniors and disabled Americans who rely on SSI as their main source of income. It provides an unexpected cushion, right before the holidays no less, and helps people cover groceries, heating bills, medication, or even early Christmas shopping. But this time, there's more to the story. Alongside the early deposit, the Social Security Administration has also released important details about the new cost of living adjustment, COLA, for 2026, which will begin showing up in your checks early next year. We'll talk more about that in a moment, but here's the headline. The COLA increase for 2026 has been confirmed at 3.2%, based on the official inflation data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Now, that might sound like a small number, but when you add it up over the course of the year, it represents billions of dollars in increased benefits for retirees, SSI recipients, and those receiving SSDI. For the average SSI recipient, that's an increase of about $45 to $70 more per month, depending on your current payment level. For a couple receiving SSI together, it could mean an increase of more than $100 per month. But before we get ahead of ourselves, let's make sure everyone understands the basics of what's happening tomorrow, because this is where the confusion usually starts. Many people see two checks and think it's a mistake, a bonus, or a stimulus payment. It's none of those things. It's a calendar-based adjustment, but it's still real money hitting your account. And for people struggling with bills, that timing matters more than ever. Here's how it works. SSI benefits are officially due on the first day of each month. But if that day falls on a weekend or holiday, the SSA sends payments on the last business day before that. For example, if the first of the month lands on a Sunday, payments go out on the preceding Friday. That's exactly what's happening now. The December 1st payment is being issued one day early, on Friday, November 29th, or whatever the actual Friday date is in your year of reference. So, you'll get your regular November payment at the beginning of the month, and then your early December payment tomorrow, two SSI deposits in 1 month. The next SSI payment after that will arrive at the start of January, reflecting your new COLA increase. That's why this particular double-check month is extra important, because it comes right before the COLA adjustment takes effect. In other words, tomorrow's payment is the final SSI deposit of the year under the old rate, and your next check in January will include your new higher amount. Now, let's talk about what that means in numbers, because people want to know how much more they can expect. In 2025, the maximum federal SSI benefit for individuals is about $943 per month, while for eligible couples, it's $1,115 per month. When the new 3.2% COLA kicks in next year, those amounts will rise to around $973 for individuals and $1,160 for couples. That might not sound like a huge increase, but when you consider that most SSI recipients have no other income, every single dollar counts, especially with rising costs for food, rent, and healthcare. And remember, this increase applies not just to SSI, but also to Social Security retirement, survivor, and disability benefits. So, if you receive both SSI and Social Security, you'll notice increases across both programs in early 2026. But what's really interesting is how this timing creates a financial bridge between two COLA years. Tomorrow's double check gives you immediate liquidity to handle December expenses, while the COLA ensures a permanent increase in your base benefit starting in January. It's a combination that many seniors describe as a breath of fresh air after months of stretching every penny. Still, there's something important I need to stress. Because tomorrow's check is technically your December payment, you won't receive another one in December. This sometimes confuses people who expect a deposit on the first of the month, but it's essential to remember. You're not missing a check. You're simply getting it early. Now, let's shift gears and talk about how to confirm your payment, because this is where you can avoid stress and surprises. If you haven't already, log into your My Social Security account on the SSA website. It's free, secure, and it shows your upcoming payment dates, the exact amount you'll receive, and any special notes about COLA adjustments or early releases. You can also sign up for direct deposit alerts through your bank, so you'll know the moment your check arrives. Some people still receive paper checks, but I strongly recommend switching to direct deposit if you can. Not only is it faster, but it's safer. No delays, no lost mail, and no waiting in long lines at the post office or bank. The SSA has said that over 98% of beneficiaries now receive payments electronically, which means most of you watching this will see your double SSI deposit automatically tomorrow morning or early afternoon, depending on your bank's posting times. And here's another tip. If you don't see your money by noon tomorrow, don't panic. Sometimes payments process overnight or get delayed slightly due to your bank's internal schedule. Wait until the next business day, and if the deposit still hasn't shown up, you can call the Social Security helpline or contact your local SSA office for assistance. Before we move to the next part, I want to emphasize something that's easy to overlook. This double check event is not just about money, it's about timing, stability, and reassurance. For millions of Americans, SSI is the foundation that keeps a roof overhead, food on the table, and medicine in the cabinet. And the fact that you're getting two payments this month, combined with a confirmed COLA increase next year, means the system is still functioning and adjusting to meet real needs, even in uncertain economic times. Let's now talk in more detail about the new COLA update that's making headlines across the country. As confirmed by the Social Security Administration, the 2026 cost of living adjustment has officially been set at 3.2%, and this number wasn't chosen randomly. It's based directly on the government's Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners and clerical workers, CPIW, which measures how much everyday goods and services are costing American families. In plain language, the COLA is meant to ensure that your benefits keep up with inflation, so that as prices rise, your Social Security payments rise too. The good news is that this year's calculation was more generous than many experts predicted earlier in the year. That means that your check will go up more than expected, helping offset higher prices for groceries, rent, and healthcare that have affected seniors nationwide. But here's something most people don't realize. That 3.2% increase affects every single Social Security program, not just SSI. So if you receive retirement, disability, SSDI, or survivor benefits, you'll also see your check increase early next year. The SSA will automatically apply the adjustment to your account. You don't have to do anything. However, it's still smart to double-check your My Social Security account in December or January to confirm that the updated amount is showing correctly. Many retirees find it helpful to print or save a copy of their updated benefit letter, which the SSA typically posts online or mails before the end of the year. This letter shows your new monthly total, any deductions for Medicare premiums, and your adjusted net deposit amount. Now, let's talk about what this actually means in dollars and cents. The average Social Security retirement check will rise by about $59 per month, and the average SSI payment will go up by around $30 to $45 per month. For couples receiving benefits together, that's roughly $90 to $100 more each month. While those numbers might sound small to some, for seniors living on a fixed income, that extra amount can cover a few bags of groceries, several prescription refills, or part of a utility bill. things that truly make a difference in day-to-day life. And when you add it up over the year, that 3.2% increase means hundreds of dollars in extra income, money that can provide a real sense of relief and stability in tough economic times. It's also important to note that COLA increases are permanent, not temporary. Once your benefit goes up, it stays at that higher level forever, and future COLAs will be calculated on top of that new amount. This is something many people misunderstand. COLA is not a one-time bonus or a temporary stimulus. It's a structural increase built into your Social Security benefit. Each time inflation rises and the government approves a COLA, your base benefit grows permanently. That's why staying informed about these adjustments is so crucial. They shape your long-term retirement income year after year. And finally, let's not overlook the timing here. The combination of tomorrow's double SSI payment and the upcoming COLA increase represents one of the strongest financial support periods seniors have seen in recent memory. It's a rare alignment where a double payment month is immediately followed by a benefit increase. That means you're not just getting 2 checks this month, you're also stepping into a new year with higher income and better protection against inflation. For many older Americans, this marks a moment of hope, stability, and reassurance that even in uncertain economic times, the Social Security system is still delivering exactly what it was designed to do: protect and sustain those who have given so much to the country throughout their working lives. But even as these payments come through, it's important to stay alert, stay informed, and stay connected. The COLA increase for 2026 will soon follow, and it's going to shape your entire year ahead. Take a few minutes to log into your My Social Security account, confirm your benefit details, and read your updated statement when it's released. These small steps make sure that every dollar you're owed reaches you on time and without error. If you ever notice a delay or difference in your payment, don't wait. Contact the SSA or your local office right away. Knowledge is power, and the more you understand about your benefits, the more you can protect your income and your peace of mind. And before you go, I want to say thank you. Thank you for watching, for staying engaged, and for trusting this channel to keep you informed and supported. If you found this update helpful, please subscribe right now, give this video a thumbs up, and share it with friends or family who need to know about these double payments and the new COLA increase. Together, we can make sure no senior misses a single benefit they've earned. Take care of yourself, stay safe, and we'll be back soon with another major update on Social Security, SSI, and everything affecting your retirement income. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video.